It's
Let me lick you up and down till you say stop.
Please stop.
Okay, we'll stop because we respect consent.
Welcome to the 6th episode
kept entertaining the shit.
of an ambiguously named podcast
Can we set some ground rules for this podcast?
Such as
we're going to keep the volume kind of down to like this calm volume. We're gonna pronunciate. We're gonna stop from saying
Okay.
You know, we're just gonna speak well. Make the job easier on the sound guy. You know, let's give it up for
the sound guy. That's really our mediator.
Let's give it up for our sound guy slash mediator slash
host.
I said give it up.
We love you, David.
Wow, I feel the
You
love.
guys suck. Alright,
you know I stand.
Do your mediator thing. Do your
I stand
mediator.
David. I stand David.
So
I'm gonna make a shirt called I Stand David.
I'm gonna let the cast and crew introduce themselves.
A David for Mr. Freshman, so.
Yeah, for
I
real.
Stand David Camper. Be more specific.
Yeah.
Damn.
No one was thinking about it. Never mind.
If anybody on campus, that's the first thing I'm gonna think.
Anyway, hey David, when you're editing this, cut this part out. Anyway,
It's still gonna be in there.
No one's
We've experienced some technical difficulties.
Are y'all gonna introduce yourselves?
Is it time for that?
I just said
Introduce yourself. Let's introduce
you were
yourself.
clapping and shit.
You still ain't introduce yourselves.
You already know.
hello everyone.
Y'all do this every episode. I'm sick of it.
Start talking. No, you go ahead. You see more than me. You gonna talk over me?
Hey, we love you, David, but we also love making your job hard. So.
I can tell.
But today let's not make it hard for me.
Those niggas.
You already know it's Nellyville. What's up? What's good? What's cracking like? All right, now you can go.
Go.
Oh.
Since we can talk over.
Hey, hello world. It is Tyler.
That's it.
That's it.
No, he.
Oh, it's me, Johnny.
No, I wasn't done.
You added too much of a dramatic
No,
pause.
because he interrupted me, and he called me a lame-o.
That's what you acting like.
Yeah, man.
Are you a lame-o?
Yeah, he's acting like a lame-o.
Hey,
You know what?
Drop a
Our
comment.
Florida.
Leave a comment underneath this video. Is Tyler a lame-o? If so, just type lame-o. If not, defend his honor. That's all.
Hey. Oh, we just need
Go
people
ahead.
watching this.
Comments.
Go ahead.
Please,
Comments.
if you're watching this, comment.
Listen to what
Please.
be like lame-o.
Any interaction is better than
If
that.
you are
Come back
listening to
next
this,
episode with a 100% ratio.
Lame-o.
Tyler is indeed.
I'm gonna go off on somebody.
all right, we're done with your introduction.
Oh, damn. I really ain't got shit to say, but hell, it's me, Johnny.
I had a whole introduction.
Hey, how y'all doing? It's what am I this week? My name's Wesley. How y'all doing?
What the fuck?
Yes, Wesley.
I'm about to call you Wesley.
Wesley.
Yes,
Alright, y'all.
Wesley.
Pronunciate.
The more we do this,
Wesley.
You mean enunciate?
The more
is that the
anger I
word?
feel inside.
Yes, enunciate, boy.
And I understand why women are stressed. Anyway.
So how are we feeling this week? What's good? What's new? Any new music? Any new anything, y'all?
It's finna be
y'all
homecoming. If you see me with a cup in my hand, mind your damn business.
Hey!
That's it.
Okay.
My name is not. Never mind. I ain't finna give y'all all that.
If you see me with a cup in my hand, knock it out, because I don't need it. I'm failing classes.
Right now.
New music, I would say,
We giving new music back.
there's no, it hasn't came out yet, but
Wait, I thought we were talking about a week.
you said new music too.
Oh, like I thought we were doing
that's
that.
how I
after
know
the
you
music.
y'all don't be listening.
Where's my phone?
Can I speak down? Okay.
We love you.
No, you don't. Look. Alright. So, Summer Walker, she's coming out with a new album, and she just released a single called Stretch It Out. I feel like it's a good song that you
stretch her
can...
out.
It's a good song. I think it's a good song. It has like
That song that stretch me out.
It's called "Stretch Me Out."
I don't think you said stretch it out. That's all I was
He
confused.
said stretch you out.
I'm finna
He said
stretch you
something
out.
I don't
The
back and
point
forth. He
is,
said
the
stretch you
song
out.
came out. I liked it. There was like the rapping part wasn't a little bit in.
Yeah,
to
A
me.
Boogie's verse is
Yeah, but
it's good overall.
honestly,
It's good
I
overall.
don't see A Boogie being on this.
Yeah, no, he don't.
Yeah. It
It's
seemed
a good
like
song, but I feel like it could have been better.
it seemed like she was like, "You want to be on a song?" She was
Yeah, he
like,
just like,
Yeah, why not?
She trying to knock someone off her collab list.
Yeah.
She got Janae Aiko on this
Collab
list on a
bingo.
song that says "I'll Kill You,"
Mhm.
and so I'm excited to see what that will be about. I think that's gonna be the
You
next.
already know
anthem.
what it's about. They gonna be in the video. They gonna have ski masks on. They gonna be cleaning murder
I
weapons.
want to listen to the song.
Woo! Let's
Everywhere.
clean some murder weapons.
You know, we don't know what they did, but we know they did something.
Just know niggas will feel attacked.
Hey!
Niggas are getting attacked.
They are
And if you do
participating
feel
in Black
attacked
Air
as a
Force
nigga, then
activity.
maybe the song was
Black Air
directed towards you, and you should watch your back. Anything else anybody want to add about their week?
Anyone else?
So my
Any
music
weeks?
suggestion: go ahead, tap in END or
Ooh, I've heard of
yeah.
him.
Also, I'm gonna give a shout out. J Prime, look him up. J Prime, all together, straight out of Minnesota. He cold.
Call out Minnesota.
We don't like that song. Okay.
Or do you not like that song?
No, we don't like that song.
He said that's banned in the city.
Yeah. It's annoying as fuck. Man, I didn't-
Relax.
Relax, bro.
Relax.
We have children watching, bro.
No, we don't.
trying. But
We trying to get people to watch
that's a trigger
us.
for me. If you now y'all know one of my triggers. That song is a trigger for me.
I felt that.
I think I sang that the first time.
Shoot.
Oh,
My
damn,
week.
that song is gonna
From
be-
the moment, the
Hey.
first time y'all met,
That's a
you're
trigger.
just like, oh, I hate this nigga.
No,
Man.
I was open minded enough to like look past that and just like, hey, so okay, this is my first interaction in college where I just want to punch somebody in the face, but I'm gonna use my words instead, and that's
Wait.
exactly what I did, and now we're best friends.
You know what? He likes to talk about me. Let's talk about your aggression.
Hey, come on. Hey, we.
I just
That's
know
not-
one of my
that's not
triggers
topic.
about how I overcame it.
podcast.
Yeah, that's
not-
for another podcast. But yeah, you know, it's your boy Wesley. You know,
One of these
You already
podcasts
told us
is just
your
gonna be
name's
a
Wesley.
therapy session for each of us.
You come with a different
all the-
name.
each week, yes, I'm consistent.
I'll go first if y'all want to.
Talk
Alright,
about
so-
what-
my week-
That's gonna be the therapy podcast.
Yeah, my week's been
She's
been
a real
alright.
therapist.
I just been busting some people's tails, you know, on the court. I ain't been hooping. I've been getting all the rebounds, playing defense.
Hey,
Get at your boy.
defense wins games.
Hey, holla at your
Defense wins
boy.
games. That's what my
Hey,
coach
everybody
taught me.
needs a little bit of defense. Hey, and shoot, I'm not afraid to shoot my shot, ladies. I'm afraid to shoot my
Yeah.
shot on the court, but I ain't
Ooh.
afraid to shoot my shot at some
Ooh.
fine, dime, classy chicks.
Twitter MVP.
Not no ratchet chicks. I only dealing with classy
Hold on,
chicks.
ratchet chicks need love too.
Yeah, you're right. All them ratchet,
Oh, wow,
all my ratchet chicks come to the DM, come to my DM.
Just not with all caps.
Yeah, please not with all caps, and please spell my name right.
Wesley.
Yeah,
goddamn.
Wesley.
That's
Well,
Wesley.
somebody's gonna DM him.
That is Wesley.
somebody's gonna DM him and be like, "Hey, Wesley." You're like, "Who?"
No, I remember.
Aren't you Wesley?
Weslly. Who?
Wesley.
Oh, hey.
Okay, we need to hop into the topic right
Yeah,
quick.
for real. That's the reason why I said
Getting
that.
hot.
But
Speaking of ratchet women,
mm,
Oh god.
you know what's real close to the term ratchet? Ghetto. And I want to ask y'all a question.
okay.
What is ghetto exactly?
What was it?
I think that's.
It's a Khalil.
It is a Khalil.
Oh
Oh
man.
my god, whoa! He came in with the
He came in
first
with a
one.
Fresh chop.
Oh
But
my
yeah, you're
goodness.
in the podcast now.
That's
You're in
crazy.
the podcast now.
And he
You
came in late. Just get up.
you can't leave. You can't leave now.
Get up.
Can't leave.
You can't leave. I'm sorry. We gotta take you
since
hostage.
you walked in, we're gonna give you the talk. Okay, so what is your definition of ghetto?
Ghetto. Definition of ghetto. Let me see.
Don't say a person.
Please don't.
Don't say a person's name.
Yeah, we trying to keep it ambiguous.
Yeah, we trying to leave folks' kids alone on this podcast.
Even though I really didn't do that.
Loudmouth.
Ooh,
Ooh. Some of them could be loud but not ghetto. But hey.
so he's
Oh,
describing
no.
a person.
Pretty much at this point. Loudmouth, person who come out the house in like their pajamas.
That's oddly specific.
Oddly
With their shower robes and shit.
Oh.
Different. I don't even have a robe.
I don't think guys can be ghetto.
Yes, they can.
Yes, I can.
You said you don't think guys can be ghetto?
You can be ratchet. Everybody got a little bit of ratchet in
Women
them.
can be ghetto.
I feel like the
Only
term
black
ghetto
women can be ghetto?
relates to like females. Hood, somewhat, you know, is more guy friendly. I mean, come on now. But you're like, oh, they got ghetto. Or
Well, first, ghetto is a place,
What's
and
ghetto?
people who are living in the
True.
ghetto are ghetto. Well,
Low
not
income.
necessarily. I mean, just like I feel like ghetto. All of it's just negative stereotypes.
So
but
my take on it.
I don't think it's just
Yes,
women.
ghetto is a noun. A part of a city, especially a slum area, occupied by a minority group or groups. Also,
Jewish people were in the ghetto.
put in or restrict to an isolated or segregated area or group. But like, I think the black experience, let me not say the black experience. Hood vernacular has turned it into an adjective.
Yes.
You know. For that place.
Ebonics, basically.
Hmm?
Ebonics, basically.
Oh yeah,
turned it.
definitely Ebonics.
I kind of feel like the way the word is now used and the way it's sort of, I'm going to say going to be continued to be used because I don't really see much change anytime soon, is I feel like it's kind of just turned into like almost a form of like self-hate in a way. Because like people have come to the point where they'll literally use ghetto to just be synonymous with like black culture almost. Or at least the parts of black culture that aren't
Desirable.
like desirable or aren't
like for real, everybody
African or Nubian or you know what I'm saying, like
Yeah.
exotic outside of like America.
And that seems to be the trend on Twitter recently.
And to be honest with you, some people really just be using ghetto as a joke. They don't even mean it half the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because shoot, my Wi-Fi not working. The ghetto.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nene Leaks for making that setup.
It's almost like
popular.
black moms, the equivalent to black moms saying, "Oh, that's the devil," you know.
Oh, that's the ghetto.
Anything we don't like, it's the devil. Oh, that's the ghetto.
So
you know.
with me, I'm gonna say, I'm just summing it up to whenever something isn't going my way.
You blame it on the ghetto.
Whenever something isn't going my way, or whenever I'm in a function and it's just like I'm not feeling it, it's ghetto.
But so
I understand.
Let's get into it. Let's get into
I understand. I'm gonna call it
So
ghetto regardless.
that environment that you're in, what is it?
The ghetto.
We're in a what's the word?
A loop.
Yes. I'm in a loop here.
So what do you guys think it would take for us as like a community to sort of change the
rhetoric.
Vernacular.
the rhetoric. That's that's a perfect word. Change the
I'm
rhetoric
thinking of
behind
big
it.
words today.
Yeah, we're trying to be sophisticated today.
We're going to turn this into a more sophisticated.
I don't know about turning it
Ratchet.
into a consistently.
it's
No, I mean
Yeah, but-
one of our other episodes.
It's still going to be,
sophisticated.
for a lack of better words,
Right.
it's still going to be ghetto. But we're going to be.
We literally.
You could have just said ratchet. You just said ratchet. Ratchet is a better.
It's a pun.
Ratchet is
That's
a
not
better.
how puns work.
No, I should beat your. I should beat the brakes off you.
West.
In the most
West-
sophisticated way possible.
Wesley, how you spell your name again?
Wesley.
W
Wesley. Finna hop across his mic and beat my ass.
L-E-Y.
Oh shit. Hold on, wait.
Oh, my legs hurt.
So, while these two Negroes fight it out,
They didn't do this on the last episode.
they did do this last episode. That's what we call a callback joke.
It's continuity.
Continuity, yeah. While they do that, it seems we've kind of moved into a different realm. Nigga, I ain't even do that.
You
Ooh, bro.
Everybody gets it.
Tyler, he was literally not even paying
Look at that
attention.
microphone.
He's doing something completely different.
The only
I'm talking
person.
Jigs.
Come on, man.
You hit him too hard.
You have been.
That was soft.
Apologize.
Shit,
I'm sorry, man.
He's sorry.
Yeah, since I hit. Then I gotta hit you. My bad.
Not equality.
Anyways.
It's equality because it's random.
Wesley is being equal in his unprovoked hitting of people in the same way that Nintendo is being equal in their lack of adding multiplayer to this dang game. Have you guys started playing Mario Kart Mobile?
No.
Get down to the root.
It's a little addictive. I will admit. I
it
just
is
be in
very
class
addictive.
sometimes. You take Mario Kart. You ain't doing nothing better.
Yeah. I had the same moment last week too.
I did it today. It's just I'm just like playing. I'm just like I'll just play a little bit longer. Maybe I can get a higher score. Move myself up in my tier.
Yeah.
And then next thing I know, I've been playing for 2 hours. Literally, out of like I can't level up anymore for the day, and I can't get any more coins for the day. Because I used it all up.
Once you get into it, I think that's something about Nintendo that I think we don't really talk a lot about. Nintendo is great at making like classic games and games that people will build like cult fan bases around.
Like that got nostalgia attached to it.
Yeah, but one thing that we don't talk about a lot is how they are low-key monsters at making mobile games. What was the last the Mario Run? Super Mario Run.
I paid the damn $10 for that too.
That's what I'm like. When that came out, that was hard. Like people were talking about that too.
So this is the thing. It was $10, but then they had it like one time. It was just like, oh, you can buy a half off. Just like boom, I'm in $5.
Exactly.
For fun.
They low key have a winning formula over there, and they don't even use it that often. Like Nintendo hasn't released that many mobile games.
They have not.
But the ones that they do release always seem to get like the greatest buzz. And I think that might also be in part because they have so many like strong IPs. I mean, most of the games they've released so far have been around Mario. So I mean, yeah. But but they seem to have a really winning formula here. We've already went over. Oh wait, have you played it, Carnell?
No.
Tyler, let's talk about your Mario Kart experience.
How was your experience with Mario Kart?
He already making a face.
I'm not addicted to it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny's addicted to it. Yeah,
I downloaded it yesterday. I really haven't played it today. So.
Ooh, okay.
You sure were in here last night.
Yeah, last night.
Cursing that damn screen about Peach.
She wouldn't let me win.
She wouldn't let me.
So I stopped playing.
Would you say that it is fun? Like, did you enjoy how much of it you've played so far?
It's cool. It's okay. Like I don't like how you bamboozled me to put it on drift.
I didn't bamboozle you. I put you on a game.
He told you.
Let's get into it.
Listen.
What's better?
Drift. The drift mode is literally the winning secret to that game.
Okay, Johnny, now state your case.
While this is true, if you just want a nice little fun game experience where you don't have to put much effort into it, but you can still, win sometimes, simple is where it's at. Because I can look up from the screen sometimes and be like, oh yeah, what's going on? And, still be driving because I don't have to focus on making these corners right.
It's not about having a fun, simple game. It's about the thrill.
It's about having fun overall, man.
It's about the thrill.
You sound like a drug addict.
I mean, that's low-key what mobile games are on nowadays. They sort of have a formula to where, and not even just Nintendo's mobile games, just mobile games in general. They have this formula of getting you in and getting you some fun, some experience, and then finding a way to cut you off from the benefits until you come back the next day. Which Johnny kind of mentioned earlier when he leveled up as much as he could and earned as many coins as he could for the day, so he had to come back the next day. Like, that's kind of how mobile games operate now. It's that
you
sort
keep
of
coming back, so
exactly
they have longevity with their app.
I'm really about to delete it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting on my next cup to open up, actually.
How long until the next cup?
I think it's a day.
A day.
It was only
To be
10
fair,
hours. It might be open now, actually.
The only reason I downloaded it is because y'all was talking about it, so I
Mhm.
wanted to be like, "What's this about?"
Yeah, just sort of try it out, see what it's about. There was recently on Twitter a screenshot of a tweet that came out regarding the multiplayer. Now, this screenshot, I looked into it. I looked up the Mario Kart Tour Twitter page, and this tweet is nowhere to be found on that Twitter page, at least from what I've looked through. So I'm thinking it's fake, but I will bring it up and we'll talk about it. The tweet says, the multiplayer update is on its way. Starting off at $9.99 per month, you will gain the full experience to play it, have fun. Would you...
No.
It's enough for me.
It's enough for me.
You wouldn't pay
Yeah.
$10 a month to play multiplayer when you could just play normal multiplayer on your Switch?
I have a Switch
Wow.
with Mario
That's
Kart. If I
awful.
really want to play Mario Kart with other people, I'd play it on my Switch.
Well, do you think there are people who would pay it?
No, not for $10 a month.
Yeah, no, $10 is a real
That's
steep.
more than Spotify if you're a student.
Yeah.
Look, I also believe Nintendo is money hungry, but they're not stupid.
Nintendo is very money hungry.
If anything,
Yeah.
the gold pass. Oh, they might tie it to the gold pass though.
That's true.
Mm.
That is something they could do.
That is true.
Nintendo
I
is
am
very
a subscriber
smart.
to the gold pass currently.
Nintendo.
You say you wouldn't pay the $10, but you bought the gold. How much was the gold
Gold
pass?
pass is $5 a month.
You're halfway there.
And there's a free 2-week trial that I'm using right now.
Oh,
I'm using that
wait.
free 2-week trial to be gone.
You say that until that they're gonna get you with that first billing.
No,
and
I'm
you're like,
gonna
oh wait a
get
minute.
I wanted their rubies so I can pull some more stuff out the pipe. That's all. That's why I signed up for it.
I'm gonna get you, sucker.
That's crazy.
Well, Mario Kart is currently doing really well, but what would you guys like to see Nintendo turn into a mobile game next?
Ooh,
I
that's a tough one.
don't play a lot of Nintendo IPs actually.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say I don't even want Pokemon. There's a lot. It's a couple
There's a
Pokemon
lot
mobile games.
There's a lot of Pokemon out there.
But
I forgot about Pokemon Go. Pokemon Go, another
so
example.
it's actually not a Nintendo game. It's a different company. It's just
I thought Nintendo was affiliated.
yeah, because it's Pokemon. But that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah.
But I'm trying to think. I don't know. We got an Animal Crossing mobile game.
We do?
Yeah.
I was just about to say that. I was gonna say an animal. I was gonna say because I don't even like play Animal Crossing like that. But
Animal Crossing
Like that.
Pocket
yeah,
Camp or
but
something
I know
like that.
people like go crazy over Animal
I love me
Crossing.
some Animal Crossing. I'm waiting on a new game, honestly. But I don't know, cause like the stuff you want out in a mobile game, they've already like
Yeah,
made it.
yeah, that's
Pokemon,
true.
Mario Kart, Animal Crossing, Star Fox.
Starbucks could be interesting.
Oh, Johnny might be on the side.
That could be interesting. Something like akin to like Star Fox
Nintendo, if
64.
you're listening, I want my coins.
I want my coins. I think maybe like a
Give me
they
the
could do
cup.
something with The Legend of Zelda.
Oh, they could. Zelda is a Nintendo IP, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. That'd be interesting.
That would be interesting. I don't know what they would do.
They could make it like
Probably
similar to
something
like.
money hungry, but hey, I still play it.
Oh yeah. Oh man. I would definitely if I could play The Legend of Zelda on the phone. That's crazy. But you know it's kind of weird because we have the Switch now.
Yeah.
It's already mobile.
gaming.
Yeah.
At its finest.
But then
That's
with that,
pushing it,
you
but
would have
hey.
to go out and buy a different console.
That's
You
true.
Just put it right on your phone. Like,
People have phones already.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
have to go buy a whole Switch for Switch things.
Yeah, that is true. That's the one thing that kind of separates the phone from the Switch is actually buying the Switch.
I mean, you got the Switch Mini now. Was it $200?
Oh yeah, huh? Do you know the differences on that?
The only difference is you can't dock it, so it's like strictly mobile,
Yeah.
and the controllers do
Yeah.
not come off. So if you have to play a game with the controllers either come off like Mario Kart, it's you can't play the game at all on Switch Mini.
Yeah.
And the screen resolution is a little lower. I think that's it.
Mario Party.
Oh, Mario Party on the
raw.
phone.
Like
That
everybody
would.
has their phone and they connect to a game or something like that.
You know what?
Nintendo.
Nintendo.
Nintendo gonna swoop in and steal my fucking idea.
They ain't gonna steal that. They're not gonna steal that. They have spies out here. They got ears.
Oh, Nintendo. Ooh, Nintendo's
You
deep.
forgot. Nintendo gonna get as bad as Google. Watch. All up in your business.
Speaking of people who are all up in other people's business,
Lord Jesus.
let's talk about the problematic queen,
Azalea!
Banks.
I just want to say,
Russell Crowe kicked you out his hotel room. Shut up. Shut up.
Let's talk
Russell
about
Crowe?
this.
Russell Crowe.
The actor?
Let's
Yes.
talk about this lady.
Let's talk about this.
I might not
Hold on,
be
Tyler got something to say.
I don't.
Trick, can you please
That movie
be
was
quiet?
good. That movie with Jill Scott. That was a good movie.
She had a movie with
You
Jill
talking about
Scott.
Russell Crowe?
Azalea Banks
Yeah.
in a movie with you.
Yeah.
What the hell was she in?
She was a rapper turned into a poet, and she was taking a poetry class, and Jill Scott was the
that
teacher,
movie.
and she was being petty.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a
movie.
good. Yeah.
I ain't never seen
I
it.
think he was on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
What's on Netflix?
Go watch it. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called Rhymes, Beats, and Poetry. No, I don't know.
That
Look up
sounded
Rhymes,
real.
Beats, and
That
Poetry.
sounded accurate,
Shit like that.
but I can't.
Yeah, I can't confirm. Don't. Yeah, but look up Rhyme, Beats, and Poetry, and you see her face pop up. Yeah, Carnell put you on.
But for real
But
though,
that's
be
it.
quiet,
Other than that,
Azalea
she's
Banks.
problematic.
Sit down. Be quiet.
So
You're not
Tyler,
relevant.
give us a
She's
breakdown of Azalea Banks' recent
Tyrants.
endeavors.
Not
Tyrants.
So
Damn.
recently, Miss Azalea
Damn,
Banks.
not recently. Shit.
I miss.
Well, when did the Fenty fashion show thing come out?
Like last week or 2 weeks ago, maybe. It's on. We should watch it. It's on Amazon Prime Video.
Do we have Amazon Prime Video?
We do have
Do we have
Amazon Prime
bootleg?
How come
Video.
we never watch anything on it?
Oh yeah,
That's a whole nother time. Continue.
I wanted to watch that one show, but okay, so as we all know, Rihanna came out with her new Fenty fashion line for underwear. We all saw it. They were slaying. They was doing their damn thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then Miss Azalea, she went on a rant on Instagram. Not even Instagram Live. She made multiple stories. You know how the stories be long as hell, so it was like little dots. I'm just like, well, damn. You just went on live.
And wasting my time.
Just write me a 4-page letter. Forget all that.
Just make a report.
And she was just calling like Rihanna fat. She was calling her like, you know, you guys looked at Rihanna as the epitome of beauty, and then now she's fat. I mean, like, to be honest, Rihanna's not really fat.
She's
Hey.
really not.
She ain't fat, bro. Just a little thick.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Even in the, she didn't really look
She not
overweight.
She
Yeah.
doesn't. I don't know where you're coming from.
Anything
So, like-
Slim could do.
And like
She could do
it's
it
a bit
better.
of, like and before that she came for Lizzo because you know Lizzo her song went #1 on the Billboards.
Yeah.
And also she performed at the VMAs, which was really good, and she got a Moon Man. She performed at the BET Awards. She performed at the MTV Music Awards. So Lizzo's like popping right now.
Yeah.
And then Lizzo got on Lizzo. Azalea got on Lizzo.
Yeah.
Saying like how she makes obesity seem okay. And she also panders to white people, so she's like a mammy. And I was just like okay, now then she and that's not the last time she attacked a black woman.
Yeah.
But and then she attacks Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
She attacks Beyonce.
Yeah.
She attacked Lana Del Rey. Who the fuck does Lana Del Rey bother?
She'll say
That was the one out of left field one.
It's like, who the fuck does Lana Del Rey
I gotta throw a white
bother?
singer
We'll be
in there
lucky
just
if
to
we
make
get
it-
a song out of her.
Exactly. So I was just like, well, dang, sis,
be
it
saying
seems like you have a trend. Like you always attacking people who are like winning.
Not saying nothing to you.
Not even that. Not saying nothing to you, but winning. That's jealousy, sweetheart. I mean, like some of the points you be making, like yeah, it does seem like Lizzo's making obesity okay, because you know she's a bigger woman, but also I feel like in that essence, when you talk about body positivity, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah,
It's like not everybody
I
is
think you
skinny and beautiful.
I understand that, but,
Like, for
but
real.
I'm saying that how do I say, you can't force people. You shouldn't shame someone being overweight. I think it should be somebody's own choices for their own body. They have their own body autonomy, so they can be whatever size they want to be.
I was gonna say, did Azalea Banks have any points for that, or was she just talking out her neck, like saying,
Probably
"Oh, you're
Most of
just
the time, she is
'cause-
talking about her neck.
like."
A lot of like YouTubers I watch,
Yeah.
like this one YouTuber Chrissy, she said that she talks about black femininity and she likes Lizzo, but she says she does kind of like make obesity okay. Like the whole thing about body positivity and obesity, people is kind of confusing because people keep saying that you know, I don't even want to talk about it because it's gonna complete. It's a whole other topic.
Yeah.
That's gonna be something we talk about later on.
Mhm.
But yeah, and it's just like, sis, first of all, you haven't came out with anything really, and then what you have came out with it was
It was. I've listened to a bit of Azalea Banks' music, and it's
mean,
like
the girl got bars and she can sing. She's talented.
She can sing.
So
Chill out.
She bitter. Nobody likes
I
a
think
bitter.
She's kind of.
No one likes bitterness.
no.
Take the L's. You taking so many L's.
It's like in every
Move
attempt to try to like steal some clout from these women who are actually like doing good in their careers, it kind of just throws you deeper into the hole. And it's
And
like,
then you try to bleach your skin. Shut up.
No, she did. Wait, did she?
Is this
I
is this
think she
true?
did.
This is way back in the day.
Oh dang!
She was selling booty hole
Bleach cream
soap
to gays.
that was burning people's booty holes.
You're lying.
I am not the lying.
Like it was it was her product.
It
Yeah.
was her
selling
product
it.
that she was selling.
She was
on
like,
her
send me pictures of
website.
your booty holes.
Y'all
And I'll
lying.
send you
Y'all
soap.
lying.
We're not, let me just
Oh my
type in Azalea
God.
Banks booty hole soap.
We know gay culture. We know what the gays are doing on Twitter. They were sending their booty holes.
Azalea.
Make it stop.
Azalea Banks needs to sit down. She is not relevant at all.
Exactly. She's
Like for real, she ain't had no hits in a long minute. Shoot,
Hell, did she have a hit?
she had one good song.
I know you did not
What
just
song?
drop this flyer in the.
Yes, I did.
I'm finna beat you up.
Hey man,
Cut that
come and
out of
study.
the
Come and
podcast.
study with us.
She's not.
I'm not gonna say the organization, but come and study
To
with us.
send her pictures of their buttholes.
Um,
I tried Azalea Banks butt soap. Bussy. Oh yeah, it's called Bussy Boy.
Bussy Boy. Wow.
Bussy boy.
Bussy Boy.
That should have been the
bleaching
name of her album.
I might have bought that
I would have bought that. I'm not gonna lie.
just cause I like
intrigue.
random, I like ironically named stuff.
It's like
I'm not gonna question.
it's like how Tyler the Creator has Flower Boy.
No,
Bussy
it's not-
Boy.
No,
Bussy Boy.
no,
It's not
No.
the same.
it's not the same.
It's another version.
It's no.
No,
It's her artistic
Put some respect on
interpolation.
Flower Boy.
You know what, David?
you should get
Here's
smacked
what you
for
do.
that. But yeah,
You come out with an album
212
and
was
then
her
it
only
goes-
hit.
I don't think it fits my
212
aesthetic.
was her only hit.
It
He
could.
said it's not my aesthetic. I'm
212.
dead.
It could.
I had never heard
You
of
know
that
how
song.
many people would like download it to be like, "This album's called Bussy Boy." Niggas
Like,
like
she-
David has a bussy. What?
I was like, what? Like, I thought he was joking. Like,
He really out
Like
there.
whoa,
Giving,
whoa,
I'm
you giving niggas your bussy. All right.
like for real, like
You
for
calling
real.
it a
Shut
bussy,
your mouth.
fuck.
Shut your mouth, Azalea Banks. You've dissed too many people,
next topic.
and you ain't even rap about it. You didn't even put it in a goddamn song.
I saw
You
you
just-
did it on an Instagram
Yes.
story.
Like you too busy ranting on Instagram when you should be in the studio making music, making money. You probably already making money, but we like to clown you anyway, so we're gonna clown you anyway.
She's also a conspiracy theorist.
Hey, I'm a conspiracy theorist too, so I really
Wait,
can't.
what
I
kind of,
really
like a
can't.
hotel conspiracy theorist or like an alien
It's
conspiracy
just crazy. I think one time
She-
she talked about how Elon Musk did something to.
But on top of that, she's donkey of the day, donkey of the week,
We have
We have a
donkey.
donkey.
donkey of the
Is
month,
that what we doing now?
donkey of the
Doesn't
year,
someone already
Oh, no, I
do
think-
donkey of the
Breakfast
decade.
Club.
Yeah.
Damn.
Charlemagne does donkey.
Can we do the Bussy Boy of the week or something?
Yeah, we could.
Because
Do y'all know what bussy is?
Excuse me?
I know what it is, man.
So no.
Yes.
Okay, I'm here for it.
No,
Yes.
no.
But don't come running to us
That's
when these other gay men start, "Hey, how you doing?" in y'all inboxes.
and I'll be like, hey bro, what's good?
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey,
Like, yo, we
They gonna take
gay.
y'all pictures of they bussy.
Hey, Hey, we're not. This is not that type of show.
Y'all want to name it Pussy Boy.
I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna forward it to Azalea. To Miss Banks. Because
I want to try yourself.
Hey,
Gonna sue you.
this all This all is the same of Donkey. It's the same as Donkey of the day.
You gonna see a picture, you gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Butthole. Girl, that's a booty hole.
They've been like, Tyler, somebody sent me this picture. Like, dude, that's an asshole.
Hey, Khalil, you got
I think they sent me a picture of a
answers?
classic donut.
Nigga,
that's a booty hole.
They said he a booty hole. I told y'all to change the topic. What the fuck?
But yeah,
Out. Delete this out podcast.
hey man,
Speaking of
Bussa boy.
Transition.
speaking of female artists,
The fuck now, David?
y'all know Lizzo. We just talked about her.
Yes.
She kind of popping. She got a song. It's kind of like #1 in some places. You know what I'm saying?
It's alright.
Yeah. She better than Azalea Banks. I'd say
Piano's
that.
kind of annoying.
I can co-sign that because I actually like Lizzo's music.
I actually like her as a person.
That too. She seems like a
When
cool
you like
person.
people as a person,
It makes the music hit just a little bit harder.
mm-hmm.
But Truth Hurts is on its way to becoming the
could've had a
longest
good friend.
female rap #1 of all time.
Wait, for real?
Yeah, the current one is Fancy by Iggy Azalea.
What?
Yes. That was a good song.
It was the earworm, really. Earworm. Charlie XCX made that song.
So you're gonna relate to what is about to be said.
Actually, Charlie XCX didn't make that song.
Yeah, she didn't.
She
That's why I said he's gonna relate.
She made that song, really. When I say made that song, if she did not sing
If
the
it had
hook,
just been
It wouldn't
Iggy on
have
the
been-
song, you wouldn't have messed with it as hard as you did.
mm-hmm.
That's
Well,
what he
you
said.
know,
I think it's the combination of both of them.
Yeah, it's a
Because
combination.
Iggy's bars was in that song. I'd be like, Iggy.
Exactly. Like,
I'm like, hey,
She was trash. She was trash.
When Jiggs brought that up about how Charlie made the song, I'm sitting here thinking like, damn, how does that song go? Like outside of the Charlie part, like outside of the chorus, how does the song
And
go?
like,
that's the point.
like,
That's
real.
the thing about
I haven't listened
And
to
also,
it.
let me also add this.
The
Let me
chorus is
also add
supposed to
this.
be the
Let me
part
also
that
add
catches
this.
you.
If you remember Racks on Racks on Racks, you don't know who that man was that was actually rapping the
That's 'cause you don't
verses.
pronounce
All
it.
you know is Future. Like Racks on Racks on Racks, Racks on Racks on Racks, Racks. That's all you know.
That's because we
That's
couldn't make
the
out what
exact-
they were saying.
That's another problem.
No,
for another day.
Future.
If we listen to that right now, let's see if we can make out how many. Let's just put a tally every time we can make out a word that they say.
Oh, yeah, I
Got a car.
Well, you from up north.
No key push button start.
Damn, Johnny winning.
I don't even. That couldn't have been Future who
Wait,
rapped
hold on.
that. Because Future was on the
I can
hook.
rap the first verse of Fancy.
Okay, let's get
give
it.
us.
Not gonna make the beat did kind of slap too.
Keep copyright in mind.
They not gonna catch it.
Like for real, we only get like 10 views a week.
I'm sticking to the second verse.
Exactly. That's what
Hold
I'm
on,
saying.
Get to the second verse.
Wait, hold on. How's the first verse? I'm gonna look this shit up. Hold on. Don't change the subject just yet.
All
I'm gonna keep going on the
Julius
topic.
over here.
So Lizzo made the tweet saying that she is on the way to potentially surpass Fancy.
Thank God.
She quoted her initial tweet with another tweet saying, "Fancy is a bop, and my homie Charlie XCX is
First,
a
I'm a
genius on
realist.
it."
Drop this and let the whole world feel it. And I'm still in the murder
gotta
business.
look back at
You were looking at it.
Not helping.
Stop.
I'm not giving
Stop,
lessons in
Tyler.
physics,
Let
right?
David
Stop.
finish.
You want a bad bitch like this?
Okay.
No.
Pump it up.
You bad at rapping.
Fix it up in
Stop.
just like this.
Okay, but I'm gonna let you finish. But David has something to say.
So essentially, Lizzo quoted her initial tweet, sort of saying the exact same thing that Wesley said, saying that Charlie XCX made an amazing song with Fancy and to that it's great, and she had no mention at all of Iggy Azalea, who was the one who put out the song.
That she was the main artist, but Charlie XCX, if she was not featured on Fancy, that song is not #1 for as long as it was. It may have been #1 for like a week or two, but not that long.
I think Ariana would have made it. You know.
No.
How Ariana?
No.
I couldn't.
No. It's
Only
not the
Charlie
same.
XCX considered.
It's not the same, man. Not the same.
Can we just say?
She should have got Billie Eilish.
Can we just say it was a very well put together song that those two people made?
Yeah,
Those two artists came together and made a bop. It wasn't one or the other.
Exactly.
It was a combination of both of them. Because some people remember the lyrics, some people remember the chorus. It just depends on what type of person you are.
First
you know?
things first, my brothers.
Yeah. Anyway. So
You really looked at it.
Stop.
Stop.
You want a bad bitch like this?
So
Stop.
Did you finish
Stop.
the story?
Stop.
So following
Edit Joe
Lizzo's
Budden on
tweets,
this.
following Lizzo's tweets,
Something worth half a
Iggy
chicken
Azalea
on my
made a
wrist.
tweet
Talking all the liquor straight,
First.
never date back.
that
Stop.
wasn't her version
Stop.
of Fancy,
Stop.
saying
Edit. Hey,
I
you
could've
better edit
sworn-
Joe Budden on this.
I could have sworn I was the one rapping that song, but
Can you repeat that? Because I don't think they heard that in the mic.
Yeah, for real.
Iggy Azalea followed Lizzo's tweets. She didn't reply to him, she just put out her own tweet saying, I could have sworn I was the one rapping that song, but okay.
Hey, you.
And Twitter ran with it, and now they are projecting a feud between the two singers.
They always want to put women against each other.
They do.
I really no. To be honest with you, I just don't like Iggy Azalea as a rapper. Stick to modeling.
I kind of like Iggy as a rapper.
No,
I don't dig her as a rapper. I dig her as like an entertainer. Cause sometimes her music.
okay.
I feel like a bad bitch when I listen to her sometimes.
Yeah.
But then I realize, you know,
it's Iggy Azalea.
And that's
She's
one thing
trash.
that's why I would disagree with you on that point that Iggy Azalea is trash, because the music that she makes, like even though it's
who
not music
listens to
that high,
Iggy Azalea now? For
women,
real, who listens?
girls in like middle school and high school, we're going crazy for that.
Yeah, we're not gonna downplay that she had bops. Okay.
What bop she had?
You know what? Hold up, I got receipts for your ass. I got receipts for your ass right here.
What? Hold on.
She had that joint with T.I. that put her on. She had that joint with
What song?
The most viewed solo female rap videos of 2019. The first is Megatron by Nicki Minaj in June. The second is Iggy Azalea, Sally Walker, 65 million in May. The third is Iggy Azalea, 62 million in March.
What?
Yeah,
Iggy has numbers.
she has a.
Who listens to it though?
It's good. Tiger.
She's getting radio play.
I don't listen to Tiger. Tiger's trash anyway.
She knows how to get.
Tiger like that, man.
Yeah, nah, bro.
Tiger did not have the best comeback in 2018.
Let me ask you a
He was
question. Let me ask you a question. Do you listen to the white stations, like the white pop stations?
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, Iggy's all over those.
She's all over those.
That's how she makes her money. That's her market.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. But I'm talking from a black American.
She's not. She's a white Australian.
She's like.
And you know what? She got that going for her.
Hey,
Let's get something straight real quick. The type of music Iggy puts out, let's all be real, it's not necessarily hip-hop. Okay, goddamn.
It's trash as hip-hop.
I mean, a recent song.
It's not. It's not.
Hold on. We're not going to
Exactly.
like pop isn't a genre.
Yeah, pop is a genre. No, what I'm saying is that.
What I'm saying is
she entered
Can I finish it? Can I finish what I was saying?
Hold on. You put off David earlier. Don't offend it.
Okay.
All right, you're right.
You can talk now.
Right.
You can talk now.
Thank you. Talk. Shit. Iggy Azalea, her music is not necessarily hip hop. It's more pop.
It's like pop rap.
Pop rap, like what Nicki was doing with Rumble
like
Reloaded.
It
was really pop rap.
Pop songs.
Yeah.
Nah, like here's my thing.
Pop.
When she entered, she entered with hip hop credibility with T.I. So I was expecting it. I was expecting
she was
more
on
from
106 and Park and everything. I remember it.
Like for real, I was expecting more from her. But when she's actually really truly hip hop, she is not good. I'm not gonna deny her pop success, but when she enters full on hip hop, she's trash, garbage.
But we know
that's why those songs didn't pop off the same way that Sally Walker and Started did. The songs that fit her market and her niche are the ones that pick up the most, and that's for any artist.
I'll give it that. I'll give you that. But I was talking from my experience as a black male.
Yeah. That's why
the music's not for you.
Yeah, that's why when I was talking about her earlier,
this conversation isn't talking about her hip hop credibility.
It's talking about
her music. Talking about her music in general.
Yeah. It's trash.
To you,
Yeah, the numbers. Because the numbers and her fan base say
otherwise.
Right. Her fan
She
base
caters
is like,
to her fan base.
I give you that. I give
give
you
her
that.
money.
You're the little
Numbers don't
fish
lie.
in a
Her fan
big
base
ass
is you
pool
crazy.
of other fishes.
And they gonna hear what I gotta say.
They gonna eat you.
Hey, shoot. Hey, I got Beyonce. I'm part of the Beehive. So, hey.
I don't know if the Beehive gonna get your back on this one.
They might. They
might.
might. The Beehive's slight racist, but it's okay.
No, they prejudice. You can't be racist if you're black.
Ooh, I don't know about that, bro.
You can't be racist if you're black.
It's gotta
I
be
don't
the
know about that,
rapid
bro.
fire now.
That's a topic for another podcast.
It's gotta be the rapid fire now.
But speaking of fan bases that just don't know when to quit,
Are we talking about Beehive?
Kanye West's Jesus is King
Oh God.
still has not come out.
Okay.
Do y'all think it's ever gonna come out?
I feel
I
like
think it is because
You
he
know
said
what?
he done with
Man,
done with rap music. He's
Hey.
just doing gospel for now.
we still waiting on
that.
Black Friday, so
I was just saying. You know what? It's gonna be
Shut
one
up.
Sunday afternoon. When I'm just driving in the car with my mama. I'm gonna hear
a Kanye gospel
Kanye,
song.
and I'm just like, what the hell? And my mama was like, oh, I like this song.
Here's the thing.
What the hell is that?
I love Kanye.
Uh-huh.
I love Kanye. And
Yeah.
musically, I don't think he can do no wrong. Musically.
Musically.
Emphasis on
Specifically.
specifically music.
Yeah.
I don't think Kanye could do any wrong in terms of music. He is a genius. He inspired Drake to take the route he ended up taking.
I love 808 and Heartbreaks.
Me too. Everybody does. Not really. But
There's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of people who
there,
question
not like
Kanye's.
but yeah.
I agree with you.
But my opinion,
Cold still
if it drops, it drops.
Mm-hmm.
Like for real, I used to wait on Detox for the longest, and then Dr. Dre said, "Nah, I'm gonna just do Compton, and we're not gonna do Detox." You promised us Detox, Dr. Dre. You promised us this. You said it on Eminem's Encore album.
Dr. Dre don't owe you shit.
That's
what he said.
Cold is still
You right. You ain't. You not lying. And how much he's charging for these beats?
To a woman so heartless.
Like for real. But for real though, Kanye, if you just release some singles, that would be awesome. Because shoot, no one's really listening to albums anymore. Full on albums anymore.
Cold as a winner.
Chris Brown, if you're listening, them albums are too damn long.
Oh my God, Indigo was 30,
36, 30.
yeah, 30 something.
I aged 30 years listening to Indigo.
You just gotta wade through
You just gotta wade through water, the filler.
I can't swim.
John, we need to work on that.
Gay fish.
So there is also another conversation regarding Jesus is King, not just in terms of when it's going to release, but there are a lot of people in the Christian community who feel that Kanye making a gospel album is sort of they feel that it's him mocking their
Hey, guess what? Hey, as a Christian, I will bop it.
Let me break that down with one point. Who came out with Jesus Walks and put it on the radio and said, if I can't talk about God on the radio, it won't get played. And they commended him for that. But that was like back in the day. But now all of a sudden they acting like it's brand new.
If
They gave
dropped the gospel album.
Because it's Kanye. Because it's Kanye. But here's the thing. They had the same energy with Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin's still in his bag.
If Mary could come out with a song talk about
Kurt
I love
Franklin's
God,
really plies,
you don't
but
love
we're not
God,
gonna
what's
talk
wrong with
about
you?
that.
And put a
love
trap
God.
beat to it. I feel like Kanye can make a damn gospel album. Y'all Christians,
Because it's
just
not
sit down,
about-
goddammit.
Yes, there needs to be hip hop and
As
gospel.
long as it's genuine and authentic,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
I have no problem with him making
Like,
gospel
for real.
As
music.
long as he don't say some off the wall stuff like,
Look,
you know.
That will
I feel like Kanye's borderlining. I feel like he's trying to cross into some alt-right shit right now, but if this gospel album is gonna keep him from doing that and keep to the cross, keep him near the cross. If you can do something about that,
I'm like,
do the
either-
gospel music, child. Do it.
Either somebody not letting him release something, or a sample didn't get cleared, or like I don't know.
Because he
what's going
loves
on.
himself some samples.
Oh
so,
yeah,
love
we
him
already
samples.
saw that with like the Azealia one that we all saw on Twitter.
Yeah.
I like that one.
There is also one of the other issues apart from just like the music is there was a problem with his Sunday service, which was invite only, and one of the columnists for Premier Christianity magazine stated that the Sunday services appear to be exclusive clubs for the rich and famous. They're invite only. The average person can't visit. So he takes issue with that being like not open to.
I got a question. Who wrote that article?
It was
One of the
Toby Oradine by
What's his
Premier
ethnicity?
Christianity magazine.
What's his
African?
What's his ethnicity?
Read that name again.
Toby Oradine.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
Let me see if I can. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to pull up a picture of him.
So he was like personally inviting people.
You say invite only.
Maybe
He's
he
invite
only
only.
did that for like music reasons, because you just can't have people just
Like for real.
Saying,
walk
like,
up in your shit.
if you had them buying tickets, that'd be different.
Yeah, but
That's why I'm like, was it like
were
a
listening to,
personal
Toby
invite?
Oradine is a black woman.
I'm like, oh, she named Toby.
Toby.
Yeah, I knew a girl named Toby in high school.
Your name is Toby.
Her real name.
My
was
name
like,
is
It was like
Toby.
super long.
We are
She was
all
here.
Tobys in this
Ah.
Tobified world.
I know.
Not a Tobified world.
Tobified.
Ooh, let me go look up her name. Hold on. She on Facebook.
But
That's
to
gonna
be
be
honest with you, Shoot. he might not want everybody to see your shit because they might steal his shit.
But that's what the
I mean, it
that's
ended
what
up
she's
on
saying
Twitter
is the
regardless.
issue. She's saying that if it's supposed
That's
to be a
true.
Sunday service, it's supposed to be a church thing. It should be open to the people. It should be
technically
something
say
that
it
the
was a-
average person can can and get the word
You ain't
from.
technically call it a church
But
service. It's
what-
just
who was preaching
it's
there?
a Sunday service.
That's a good question.
They just-
Because
they
if
just
it
get
was
together and-
like a musical concert venue and it wasn't a service,
Yeah,
per
it's not-
se,
it's just
then that's
music.
exactly what it is. It's just a musical concert. Like if you think gospel artists don't
Do
just
that.
invite specific people to come hear some of their music.
Yeah.
They get hired to do like private performances and stuff like that. Where was I going with that point? I don't know. I really need more details on the situation to see. Cause
Well, I don't have more details on Kanye's service,
If
but
it's
I have more
like-
details on her
if it's
her
like a
issues
service
with it.
service, then that is very unchristianly.
Part of her quotes also say, "A church or any gathering led in Christ's name should be open to everyone."
Okay,
Is Christ
any
is Christ
gathering
really
in Christ's name?
is Christ really at the center of this gathering? I'm not sure he is. So she's essentially questioning whether Kanye is really like putting God as the
Just getting
focus of
together and
this.
singing gospel music. That's it.
I was like,
It's not that deep. The
Like,
waters are
if we have a
shallow.
gospel hotspot on the plaza, like that's what it is. We just outside singing, anybody can join. But it's not like we.
But what if we block it off and put it in the ballroom and say only the important people on campus we invite can come and
now
listen to this gospel
then it
and
would be
preach?
an issue.
Then that's
That would
the
be an
issue she has with Kanye's
First of all, I
Sunday
wouldn't give a
service.
Well,
damn.
I think it's because
Right.
in his little Sunday service, I think he
It
was
was
like playing music off his album.
Yeah.
So I
those are the
think there's
reports.
a reason why only select
Oh,
people could do
so
that.
it's a listening party.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
That's
See,
essentially
now
I have an
that's
issue
different.
with
That's different because gospel artists do that.
that. They have listening parties. He just
All artists do that.
he just
Yeah.
said it was a Sunday service.
So
And
you probably,
then
that's
she got
that
a little
little tweak.
bit about her because she couldn't go.
She said, "I didn't get my email, Kanye. What is going on? I checked.
So how
it's
did
not
she-
my
Easy,
spam."
I
Has
want
she
to
met-
be
has
there.
she met Kanye like personally, like she know him, like she met him before. Or
I
like-
doubt it.
Doubt it.
I doubt it.
So
I doubt it.
yeah, I need more details on the situation because I don't understand what's going on here.
But I see your point, sis.
I see
I'm
your
not gonna
point.
negate it, but like
I see her point,
I
but
see
I
your
need more
point.
details to like
Be quiet.
see if Yeezy's in the wrong.
But please be quiet. Yeezy can't do no wrong.
I would not tell a black woman to be quiet.
Now here's the thing. We
I
have
told
issues
Azalea Banks
if he
that I
get on
really
this
don't care.
album and say something about Yeezus again.
Okay, Yeezus. Oh
Because
yeah.
I haven't heard that name in a long time.
We are not going to talk about
Because if he brings
Yeezus.
back that persona, then that would kind of
That's
would be
a little-
redundant.
That's kind of
Let's
Yeah,
please
that's what I'm
not
saying.
bring up Yeezus.
But I think he's like
That's probably my
born-again
least
Christian.
enjoyed album from Kanye.
Yeah. I think that's when his
Was that
head
the one
was
with
the
the
biggest.
disc? With the disc as the album art?
You know, he's
What do
a
y'all
born again Christian. You know, he has mental health issues.
Yeah.
He does.
So you know, I don't think he is. I think he actually seen a new light. Sadly, you know, so make America great again. Like Kim Kardashian's going to law school, y'all. So
You're lying.
Every time I think about it, it's just so hilarious to me.
What law school is she going to?
no, she's like doing this thing in California where like companies can like teach you the law, and then like they like law companies in like California can teach
Hey,
you the law.
what if Trapaholics
And then like
mixtape
they
had gospel
sponsor you and
music?
whatnot. They'll put you through law school, but you have to go to their building and like learn it. And then she actually has to take the bar exam and whatnot.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to the bar exam.
and she has to do torts and everything.
That dang bar exam. Well, guys, it's been nice. It's been fun. We've had some good conversations, but it is time for rapid fire news hour.
Yeehaw.
I'm not ready.
Frank Ocean gives rare interview to W Magazine.
I saw that.
I ain't
I'm
see it.
happy. He said there is music coming. He didn't say when, but he said
They
it's coming.
specifically asked, "Do you have a release date?" And he said, "No."
No. It's coming.
You know what? I hate him so much.
At least we know he's working on something. He's not
So-
chilling.
No. At least you know what?
Let's get a
He's
single or
human.
something.
He can do what he wants. I'm content. Okay. Move on.
Wait, I have a wait before you jump to the next one. So I was reading another article about something he asked in the interview, and it was like, why does he have two verses in rap? If anybody hasn't heard rap, it's like it's an amalgam of.
I thought Raph only had one verse from him.
No, it has two verses. The two verses. Well, okay, so this is the thing.
Oh, it's two verses that are back to back.
Yes.
Okay,
I think
I thought it was just
on
long.
the single version was one verse, but on the
Yeah.
album it's two verses.
Okay.
So the thing about that was, he did the verse because he was like just starting to get back in the rap, and ASAP Rocky told him, "You rapping like it's 2003," because his flow was like quote unquote complicated.
Yeah.
And I was just like, that's so you really just admitted to just like the newer rap is like simple things
Yeah.
that people just want to hear on the radio, and I'm just like, that's kind of problematic. But but he also, that's what the second verse is him with the
Simplifying
complicated
it.
flow, and the first verse is him with the flow that ASAP wanted on the album,
Yeah.
on the
That makes
song.
sense. Sorry, but the Beyonce, Adele, and Coldplay collab isn't happening.
Well,
Wait,
I
what?
just read an article that said it was happening.
Thank God.
It says Ryan Tedder took to social media on Monday to clarify he was just kidding after teasing the superstars.
That's not cool.
That's not funny.
Okay, no, I need some liquor.
First of all,
Here's what
I don't
happened.
really care for Coldplay.
Here's what happened. He joked about it on Twitter. It leaked, and they were just like, "We're not doing it. People know about it now. It's not a surprise. Cancel it. It's
Beyonce was
done.
like, delete that file.
Delete it." Adele was just
They're on touch.
They was just like,
Destroy
"Girl,
everything. They started burning computers
here's what
and
happened.
shit.
Here's what happened. Adele called Beyonce. It's like, girl, I can't do a British accent, but she's like, babes, they have our information on internet, and Beyonce's like, a word.
Word.
It was like she picked up her phone. She was like, delete that shit. Like that, it's gone.
Fresh anti-government protests break out in Haiti.
Awesome.
What did the Haitian government do this time?
For the
They
last
are
few
very
days,
correct.
Haitians have been demanding that President Jovenel, I'm going to butcher this, Jovenel Moise, resign from his position as the country experiences fuel and energy shortages. According to
He's not
local
doing his
reports,
job.
the fresh protest on Monday is seeing police use live ammunition and tear gas in an attempt to quell the crowds.
What they shooting
Live
for?
ammunition? Damn.
Live ammunition.
I'm not saying
They ain't folding.
he deserves to step down from his post as president.
No, he does. If your people are that
But-
mad at you, then you need to leave.
Just see what the fuck.
Let me say this. Let me say
Yeah,
this.
what we finna do?
They need to have a set plan in place to replace them for one, or it's going to be chaos, and then it's going to be basically like how Syria is, but closer to home. And then on top of that, it might spill into the Dominican Republic, and the Dominican Republic might try to step in themselves, invade to directly start ruling Haiti as part of the Dominican Republic, or set up a puppet.
Well,
stretch.
they probably don't have specific procedures in place to have him replaced because
They just
they're
want him to
doing
get the fuck.
protests. I think if they did have a procedure it probably would have went in. And if they do have a procedure, then he's just not following it.
And then on top of that, yo, if you want to keep the people on your side, you're doing a banged up job of doing that. Because for real.
Have you ever heard of the Haitian massacre in 1937?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's what it. When you said the Dominican Republic, they know just like, ooh, that reminded me of that.
Yeah. Like for real, people.
Really
like for real, what people don't realize, Haitians and the Dominicans low key don't like each other.
They very much don't. Like a lot of Dominicans don't like the fact that they're
black, but they don't want to admit it. So
we're not gonna get into that conversation.
They have a real colorist issue about they
I look like a Dominican. Y'all black.
CNN poll, support for impeaching Trump rises among independents and Republicans.
I don't know shit about shit to be honest.
Let me say this. Don't do it. Don't.
What are we doing?
Please, no.
So this is the thing. I need him to be impeached closer to the time it's time to get a new president.
No.
If we impeach him now,
just let him finish out his term.
No.
Please, just let him finish out his term.
No.
We don't need Mike Pence.
Melt the Cheetos.
Be any type of president anytime, bro.
I mean, he is incompetent.
You mean chomp the Cheeto?
No, you have a Cheeto puff.
Uh-huh.
I'd rather that Cheeto puff rather than this angry marshmallow looking fellow.
My thing is, I'm not even sure if. First of all, I'm not sure if Mike Pence would have enough time to really do a lot of things.
Here's the thing.
Secondly, if other countries see us have this incapable president in office and we let him sit out these 4 years, his full term, what does that look like to these other countries? These other countries are going to say, wow, they had this terrible president who went up and talked all this shit to all these other countries and was so rude and all this belligerent stuff, and they just let him sit out his office.
My thing is,
look dumb as hell.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
If they do impeach him, it needs to be closer to his term.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So,
because if you impeach him now,
they need to do
you still have time for Pence to actually do something.
Right. Y'all didn't hear me. They need to do a Bill Clinton. They need to do it so close to the end date that nobody realizes that he got impeached. Like, damn.
Wait, what?
Like, Bill Clinton, he was impeached. But we didn't realize it because it was so close to, like, the end of his term that people were just like, oh, well, shit. So, it needs to be like that. If y'all could do that... If y'all can impeach him like that,
we do not need Richard.
Good.
We don't not Richard Nixon. We don't need Mike Pence, aka Richard Nixon, mixed with
that woman.
Woodrow Wilson. Yes, we don't. I don't like Woodrow Wilson.
Was a good president.
No,
I don't think about Teddy.
No, racist. He single-handedly revived the Ku Klux Klan while he was in office.
I didn't pay attention to history class. I just know Teddy Roosevelt put those things in place.
Oh yeah.
I would say Lincoln, but he was a white supremacist.
He only believed in freeing the slaves
to save the Union.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lincoln did that shit just to
he didn't give a damn about us.
I would say George Washington, but you know.
He owned slaves.
Yeah.
Like, for real, Thomas Jefferson brought my state into the United States. But still, I don't like him. He owned slaves. No.
Honestly.
You'll have slaves?
No, a God complex, Tyler.
Oh, yeah. That's you. I wouldn't. I'd probably be like, please don't call me. They used to call him something. Your not highness, but they used to call him something.
Your supremacy?
Yeah, and they had him wear gold chains before he actually made his ass president. Ooh. They were weird. They wanted them to bury him in the fucking Capitol. It was just weird. I was just like, wow.
Like, for real, George. No, for real. People were legit trying to get.
They were just like still figuring out what they wanted America to be like.
Like, for real. After the Revolutionary War, people were like, "We want George Washington to be our leader, whether it be as president, just some dictator or king, whatever, emperor or whatever." People wanted George Washington. The first political campaign really was people trying to get George Washington to become president. That was really all he was, really that first political campaign was. And then his second term, who's going to go against George Washington? All them white people loved him. Slaves didn't, but all them white... We didn't matter. We were 3/5 of a person back then.
Jiggs, how are you doing in calculus? I'm kind of like feeling it.
Well, guys, it's been nice. It's been fun. Unfortunately, we're out of time. Say your goodbyes.
Hopefully Mike Pence is president anytime.
Deuces.
Are we saying physical goodbyes? Well, next week is homecoming.
Oh yeah,
So
we
that's
probably not
fine.
doing a video. No cap.
Nah, we gonna stick to the schedule.
We are definitely gonna see the schedule.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Just because
That's
you want
how-
to go do the debauchery.
Yeah, if you ain't gonna make it,
That's how we keep
Oh, wait,
a
I
well
think the-
Who
oiled
got the
machine.
juice? Who got the juice?
That's Friday.
No, that's Monday.
This is on a Monday.
So
why the fuck is it on a Monday?
Because it's before the
We got a whole week of
It's a
stuff.
whole week of debauchery.
Yes.
There's literally a party at a club every night.
Yeah. For,
I saw the
Guess
post
where I
today.
was
The video post. It
at
was
work.
nice.
oh yeah, I just posted.
They got a phone party on Tuesday.
I saw.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
Again,
phone
guess
party.
where I'll be at work.
Yep.
It's a room full of phones.
That sounds like a mess.
That sounds
It
like
It
a
sounds
STD.
damp.
It is.
Foam?
It sounds like damp and mildew.
Yeah.
Why do you
It sounds like someone's
what
actually
is the
taking a
appeal
bath
of
in there
going to
because
that situation
people
that
be
y'all like
stank.
so much? If there was a room of like sharp objects, y'all would go into it.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. It just seems like a phone party doesn't sound fun to not. That
You
doesn't sound
are-
fun to me.
Maybe they'll throw some
No.
soap in the foam.
It sounds suffocating. David,
Niggas
you
don't
just
get-
say soap and
Foam is
Yeah, maybe
fun,
I'll put-
but it's also
Is
wet,
it- is
and
it
I'm not
foam?
going to the way
Is you
it's
wet,
damp.
chick? Burn, 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 burn. Is you wet, chick?